Iċ-Ċiniżi huma magħrufa għall-mediċina tagħhom. Ninaqdu issa mal-professur Ma li jispeċjalizza fil-mediċina Ċiniża u l-professur Mark Brinkat li flimkien sa jispjegaw is-suċċess tal-mediċina tradizzjonali li nafu aħna hawn Malta mal-mediċina Ċiniża.
Il-medicina ċiniża tiġi minn tradizzjoni li meta tħares liha fil-bidu taħseb li kompletament differenti minn dik tradizzjonali tal-West. Però fil-fatt fin-nofs hemm l-Indja. U l-Indja għandha l-mediċina li hija fil-fatt l-antika tal-West u combination tagħhom ukoll li kienu ġabu l-Griegi magħhom. Imbagħad ovvjament iċ-Ċiniżi li kienu influenzati ħafna mill-reliġjon tal-Indja, mill-Buddiżmu u mill-Hinduiżmu wkoll ħadu ċertu minn dawn l-idejat. U ovvjament idu tagħhom. Il-mediċina Ċiniża għandha fuq minn 3000 sena u allura meta ntqajna magħha l-ewwel darba simnija stramba ħafna. Però f'pajjiżi bħall-Awstralja speċjalment fejn kien hemm fusion bħal dar-restaurant, Asian fusion, kien hemm fusion ta' Western medicine ma ta' dik Chinese Eastern medicine. U realizzajna t-tnejn huma komplementari, mhux neċessarjament waħda tajba kollox, l-oħra ħażin kollox. Aħna tradizzjoni tagħna tal-West hija timxi dak li evidence-based, scientific studies u hekk. Però timxi wkoll bl-idea ta' inti kollok diagnosi ta' marda, u mbagħad issib ir-raġuni għalfejn tiġi lill-marda u mbagħad tagħmel it-treatments li jkun proprju tal-marda. Minnaħa taċ-Ċiniżi korriġina tat-tomma bil-maqlub jaraw lek il-papals, jaraw ċertu organs kif jaħdmu u mill-esperjenza jaħdmu bil-maqlub jafu hemm il-marda u jafu li bil-maqlub ċertu treatments jaffettwa il-mart biex jiġib bilanċ fil-bniedem. Aħna fil-każ tiegħi bħala gynecologist naħdmu fil-kampijiet ta' infertility ħafna u ta' IVF, s'intendi, naħdmu wkoll f'kampijiet bħal menopawza u painful periods. So da conditions kollha hemm treatment ukoll Ċiniż. X'issib ħafna nies jipprattikaw IVF jew infertility li biex jippreparaw il-mara, sija biex jikkalmawha. Però minn fonti Ċiniżi jgħiduk sija biex anke jkun hemm terapija Ċiniża li vera taħdem biex sempliċement jikkalmawha, jkun hemm increase ta' blood flow fl-ovaries, increase ta' blood flow fl-uterus. Nużaw mhux biss kif jaħsbu il-Maltin, Chinese medicine u acupuncture biss, imma m'hemmx acupuncture biss. Hemm mediċini Ċiniżi, hemm moxibustion Ċiniż, forma ta' reflexology Ċiniż, hemm universitajiet kbar fiċ-Ċina li ddiljaw anke b'combinations ta' bej mediċina Ċiniża u mediċina tal-West jaħdmu flimkien.
It's very nice to meet the doctor here, and I know he is very famous in fertility treatment in Malta. I always told my patients, you know, some ladies before the IVF, they come to me, I always joke with them, so like the farmers, when they try to plant the seeds in the field, they have to prepare the field first, right? So for the females, for the ladies, before the IVF, I told them, you have to prepare your body first, before the doctor started to do the procedures. So that's the best combinations between Chinese medicine and Western medicines. It's getting more and more popular. You know, I have been here since 2011. I used to be the director of the Chinese clinic in Coladina and even in Malta Day. So then I came back on my own. 3 years ago, I set up my own clinic in San Juan. And now most of the patients, they are foreigners. I can say 98, 99% patients are Western patients. You know, they know acupuncture much better than I realized. You know, they know it very well. Lately, one lady, she sent me a message actually. She told me all the stories she had. And so after needles, she had the IV wave. Even before before the day, she had the operations, and she came to me as well. So she got pregnant after. And in fact, she asked me, can I come again? But I told her better we wait after 4 months. So when the employee is stable there, so we can see what will happen.
The philosophy of the fertile field is actually a very old European story as well. So this is where things, when you look at them, they're not so different. The idea of having the field ready for planting is a very common philosophical theme that recurs even in medieval literature, let alone in Greek literature. So yes, but more than the individual successes that we have had in cases where we have collaborated, even when Dr. Ma and his team were still in Malta Day or in St. Luke's, because I've been working with the Chinese medicine unit here, even when we're at St. Luke's. The Chinese medicine unit from Nanking University has actually been here since the 1980s, unless I'm mistaken. So this is not a new facility. They've got long waiting lists in Malta Day, and they've got their Cordine facility. So this is this comes from the University of Nanking, which is the oldest capital city, the former capital city of China. So it's a very old tradition. And I know there are many Australians going to study there. So we have studies now from my colleague Professor Homberg from the Royal London and the Homerton, where they had actually, I have to admit, a service that's much less sophisticated than the one we have here in Malta, all right? And they had a 50% increase in their IVF success rates when they were given the proper protocol for infertility done by people who have been trained in Chinese, what we call traditional medicine. So yes, people mustn't go around thinking that there's just one way of acupuncture and that's it. There's acupuncture for example, for smoking, acupuncture for diabetes, and acupuncture for infertility. And these are very different. It's not a question of going around sticking needles in everybody, as some people think. And this has to be corrected. And acupuncture for obesity. In our case, and this is still a theoretical benefit, the idea is that you get an increased blood flow to the ovaries and to the uterus with acupuncture. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this therefore helps us with our traditional drugs to improve the ovulation and to improve the so-called field, which is the bedding of the lining of the uterus. If you think of this concept of the soil, this is what it's all about. So yes, we have successes, both personal ones, but it's actually in the literature as well now.
Now we are qualified in acupuncture in Malta, because the health ministry, the councils, they only accept the acupuncturists now, but we can practice Chinese medicine as well. As I told Dr. Mark, because people, we have to get used to it, to the taste of the herbs. You know, it's very popular in England, even in Holland, to find the herbal shops. It's very popular there. In Malta, we don't have a lot of herbs here. We only have some external herbs for the exams, for the skins, for some fungus. We only have some external medicines here. It usually takes 5 years to get a BA degree. And then for myself, I spent almost 12 years until I got the PhD degree. Apart from acupuncture, I can prescribe the herbs. We do Chinese medical massage and the cuppings, the moxibustion, all included in the acupuncture as well. You know, in traditional Chinese medicine, we thought qi is the source of everything. Well, there's a blockage, there's a pain. So we try to unblock the qi, like the traffic jam in the street. When you have to find the underlying cause of the traffic, not only just to make a flyover here, on top of the roundabout, but then you still have the traffic there, right? So we find the underlying roots of the problem. So when we insert the needles, we first have to make assessment for the patient. So we choose the certain points on certain meridians to treat the problems. Yes, I think we have a very bright future to work together. You know, I always tell my patients or some friends, some doctors, I have quite a lot of GP, they always recommend patients to me. They know because they joked with me, though after the pills or injections or except the operations, let the patients have some choice. Maybe they can avoid some operations.
Mela dawn huma additional types of medicine ngħidulhom, okay? Sija reflexology, per eżempju, li huwa popolari ħafna Malta, Chinese medicine huwa iktar stabbilit. U dawn huma tradizzjonijiet ġejjin mill-East. Il-reflexology mill-Indja u Chinese medicine iktar stabbilit ġej miċ-Ċina. Chinese medicine kif għal Dr. Ma mhux sempliċement acupuncture. Aħna nżommu aħna miftuħ għaliex veru aħna għandna d-disciplini tagħna kollox tkun evidence-based, kollox bix-xjenza. Però meta tindila affarijiet bħal menopawza, infertility speċjalment, anke painful periods, jiena bil-gynae problems nitkellem, anke ċeżarji, anke dawn cesarean sections li jkunu carried out ikollok acupuncture minn flok anesthetics pereżempju. Mhux kollox nistgħu nispjegaw evidence-based medicine. Issa f'din il-biċċa xogħol tal-COVID pereżempju kienet klassika għax kien ħafna studies ħirġin bla ma jkunu peer reviewed u bla ma jkun hemm dawk it-trials nagħmlu s-soltu. Kienet emerġenza, f'daqqa waħda bdejna naraw ħafna treatments li jaħdmu mhux neċessarjament li għaddew mir-rigorożità tax-xjenza li tgħaddi minnha. Però mhux kollox huwa suitable għal studji li nagħmlu aħna rigorosament fil-West, irridu nżommu moħħna miftuħ. Jekk għandek oġġett li jaħdem, mela tieħda xejn dak jgħidu benefit of doubt, taf li għandu tradizzjoni kbira, taf li l-pazjenti qed jiġu jgħidu li huma kuntenti minn marru l-ġieħ, per eżempju, minn waqf pejjeb, u fil-każ tagħna minn ovvjament kien iktar kuntent li ħareġ pregnant, jew kien iktar kuntent li mill-menopawża mara aħjar. U naqraw. At the end of the day, l-iktar soluzzjoni faċli li wieħed għandu jagħmel qabel ma jibda jitkellem fuq l-oġġett jaqra u jitkellem ma' nisba Dr. Ma.
Hong Kong summers are full of heat and humidity, which transforms into inner heat and dampness in the body. The main ingredients are cork seeds, lemon, and lemongrass. Cork seeds and lemongrass are great for removing dampness, while lemons are full of vitamin C.
When you clean the lemon, you put some salt on your palm and then you rub it to remove the rags.
The cork seeds, water, and lemongrass stems are cooked at 100 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. It's then strained and left to cool down. The entire lemon is thrown into a blender and strained for its juices. Once the liquid cools down, the lemon juice is poured in. Dr. Lee adds maple syrup for sweetness.
It's not about drinking a lot at a go. It's more about drinking bits and bits, day by day, and then you enjoy the accumulative effect. And that's the beauty about TCM. You know, the way that we boost the immune system is about accumulative in a long-term practice.
Wara li Mintoff kien mar iċ-Ċina fin-1972 fl-ewwel ta' April. Kienet xi ħaġa sensazzjonali kemm għad-dinja u kemm għal Malta. U f'Malta għamet kontroversja kbira. U ħassejt li kien hemm ħafna misconceptions, ħafna preġudizzju kontra ċ-Ċiniżi u ġiet f'moħħi biex inwaqqaf l-għaqda ta' ħbiberija bejn Malta u ċ-Ċina. Kellemt il-Mintof għalli għadija tajba, għalli għax il-gvernijiet jinbidlu u l-poplu ma jinbidilx. U minna kien għallaw maħarisna qatlura u kull ministru taħt kull amministrazzjoni dejjem għenuni biex irressa l-kultura lejn Malta. Mbagħad twaqqaf iċ-ċentru kulturali Ċiniż, naturalment, li hu funded għax aħna volontieri u ħafna mix-xogħol li konna nagħmlu aħna. Imma sibna niċċawħra llum. Nagħmlu lectures u dan tifhem. Ġifieri aħna konna strumentali biex nresqu l-kultura Ċiniża lejn il-poplu Malti. Jien nemmen li l-kultura hija l-aqwa vettura biex tneħħi l-preġudizzju. Jiena mort 46 darbem, iktar billi mort għawdex. Naturalment, kull żjara iġib l-memorji. Jiena meta mort l-ewwel darba fis-74, kelli suq rota. Għax ftit kien hemm karozzi. Nista' ngħid li l-akbar memorja li għandi kien meta fit-2015 il-Ċiniżi tawni l-ikbar onur, il-Magnolia Prize. Dana jagħtuh lil-nies li jiddistingu ruhom biex ikattru l-ħbiberija bej il-poplu Ċiniż u poplu ieħor. Dakinhar kont l-uniku Ewropej li ngħatajt dan l-unur għal-qalbi ħafna għax għalkemm l-unuri ma jagħmlux bik, imma l-bniedem ma jgħix bil-ħobż biss. Jekk inti tkun rikonoxxut u tieħu b'pjaċir. Dak u għandi ħafna memorji oħra. Il-Great Wall, meta għajt ma' Chen Hao-su, ħafna memorja. X'inti kull sjara dawn naturalment jiena meta immur hemm inkun imdawwar. U għalkemm jiena kurjuż u nkun irid nara affarijiet imma ovvjament inti daw joħduk l-aqwa postijiet, l-aħjar postijiet, allura dawk jimmarkaw fik. U kollha għandi memorja sabiħa meta ħadd grupp ta' tfal jisfnu fiċ-Ċina u koll artisti u waħda mill-imqabba ħadet l-ewwel premju. Kien l-exhibition kien fetaħa f'En Akadami meta ġiet Malta, Edi f'En Akadami. Din illum saret tfajla taġġen, dina kienet ġiet l-ewwel, kienet għamlet pittura li qiegħda fiċ-ċentru tagħna. Dik ukoll memorja kbira għalija, meta ħaddak il-grupp ta' tfal jisfnu mad-dinja kollha u jisfnu kantaw.
I have been collecting Chinese porcelain for about the last 10 years. I haven't really, it's a very, very modest collection. However, I'm very proud of it. It's something that I love very much. Mainly, I have 3 different types of porcelain: the blue and white porcelain, the Imari porcelain, which is blue and white with red and sometimes gold, rusty red and sometimes gold, and then the later Qianlong versions, which is called Famille Rose. Famille Rose was a term which was invented by a French 19th century collector called Jacques-Marie André, and he classified the different colors of the 18th century Chinese porcelain into Famille Rose, Famille Noire, Famille Vert and Famille Jaune. So, depending on the color. Therefore, the different types of what I call Chinese export porcelain, as opposed to Chinese porcelain which is used in China alone, basically was the main export of China in the 18th century. What happened was that after that, after the Elector of Saxony discovered the secret of porcelain, then we had a situation where the Meissen and the Dresden started taking over and even copying the Chinese designs. What is extraordinary is that the Chinese designs were taken over by European porcelain factories, going even to the English ones, especially the English ones like Minton, like Wedgwood, like Johnson's. I mean, all the great potteries of England, to this very day, still produce dinner services with Chinese designs. In fact, I have a collection of what's called transferware plates, where the transferware I can find the exact equivalent on a Chinese plate, on a Chinese 18th century plate. This is the extraordinary thing about how the Chinese designs worked from, in a way, with sending designs from Europe. In other words, can I have a dinner service made like this with these flowers, with these coats of arms, etc., etc. Back again, and these Chinese designs came back to Europe to be used by English and French and German potters. Porcelain, in a way, is a study in itself. It's a fantastic study in itself. It's almost like you can say you can trace the history of Europe entwined in the story of porcelain.
Fissem iċ-ċentru Ċiniż tal-Kultura ġo Malta nirringrazzjakom tal-li kontu magħna illum. Inkunu magħkom il-ġimgħa d-dieħla fl-istess ħin għall-aktar dwar il-kultura ta' dan il-pajjiż tant affaxxinanti.